Hey everybody, welcome back to beautiful, gorgeous Hermosa Beach. We are north of the pier in Hermosa Beach and it is the NVL. And this is the main attraction court, and right next to center court, court 2, as we have Cody Kessel and David Smith going against John Mitchell Plummer and Christopher Vaughan. We're in the first set. The score is 1 apiece.
I'm going to need a medical timeout.
David Smith with the serve.
Okay. Oh, did I do this?
Oh, what a great dig.
Not step over.
But out of bounds. Second hit on 2 goes out of bounds. And now it is 2 serving 1 in favor of Plummer and Vaughan.
Does anybody else think that Axl Rose sounds like a chicken on
Serving
steroids?
to the net.
Let's try it. Let's find out. Let's find out. Oh, you're singing.
There's a good serve. Picked up by Plummer. Set out of the middle. Oh, jumped way into the line. Maybe a little bit too much. And siding out is Plummer. And now the score is 3-2. It's a good jump serve. Let's go to David Smith's middle. Covered nicely off the net. David Smith goes middle of the court, back at him. Right into our living room. And now the score is 3 serving 3. Nice musical day. We hear the music in the background. And our guy in the mic on center court losing his mind.
What's up, Bill? Hot. Yeah, the sand is a little bit on the hot side.
That's okay, you're allowed, right? The old saying is, of all the things I've lost, I miss my mind the most. Looking for the switch. Oh, trying to shoot it over, but blocked. And waiting in the wings is Cody Kessel. 4-3 advantage. Serving on the non-advantage side. We have wind going. Again, we have wind going right to left on our computer screen, with a slight diagonal advantage going away from us. So advantage side, if you will, would be that the side farthest from us. It's Plummer with a dig. Plummer looking for the kill, and a nice patient cut. Good jump, waited as long as he could. David Smith left home a little bit, and it cost him the point, and is now 4 up. Christopher Vaughan from Medford, New Jersey, 6'4". Chris Vaughan tries to block, just missed him. And Plummer gets a transition dig, transition point, and now they take the lead.
This is the National Volleyball League, the NVL.
Christopher Vaughan, again out of New Jersey, went to the Smart Kid School, went to Stevens Tech. Stevens Tech won a couple of NCAA championships at the Division III level. Head coach is Patrick. Produced a lot of talented players East and West. Top 5 in the country in postgraduate hire. Tries to go the volleyball route. Chris Vaughan goes over the top, and that one is out of bounds. Just missed. Chris Vaughan begging for a touch, he's not going to get it. And back in the lead is Kessel and Smith. The score is 6-5. Little inside, but played nicely. Rolled off the tape board a little bit of time for Cody to get to it. Cody on the block, but that's way too much cross. That's way too much cross. You had enough line to kick a field goal through. Right now the score, thanks for joining us, the score is 6-6. We're knotted up. I'm going to recheck that score. I think our girls got it wrong. I think it might be 7-6. But we're going to know soon. On the far side, you have Christopher Plummer just serving. Excuse me, you have John Mitchell Plummer serving. You have Christopher Vaughan as his partner. That ball gets hit out, and now it's 7-6. John Michael Plummer, a native of Jupiter, Florida, playing his third season. 12 tournaments altogether. And the switch is 7-7. Well, let's take a look at our other guys. Serving the ball right now is the veteran, David Smith. David Smith in his 20th season, so 137 tournaments. From Denver, Colorado, resides in Lakewood, Colorado. Hits middle, this time gets dug. Plummer was ready for it. And goes cross court himself. And scoring first off the switch. It's Plummer and Vaughan.
We'll see if I can actually do it. DJ Cadell is going to leave.
Vaughan with the serve, trying to get Phil to win. Leading 8-7. Losing a 1-point lead in his first set. Here's an okay pass, but not a very good set. Tipped. Doug might get him their free ball. No, he goes cross court, goes for it all, and misses. I like the effort. Again, I'm not mad at that. And now serving is Cody Kessel. Cody Kessel, 24 years of age, out of Colorado Springs, Colorado. Another smart kid, went to Princeton in his second season. There's a good set low and whatever, and over the top is Doug. David Smith thinks he's got to go over on 2. Another did, but this time an overpass. Handled by Cody, and now the score is 9-8. There's a good serve. There's a nice rhythmic set. He wants Doug cross court, and it looks like it's not going to make it over. It's also going to go wide. And there's a side out, and the score is knotted up at 9-up. Both teams going at each other. They skip the feeling out process right away.
I got plenty of time to hit the play button. I got 2.5 minutes on this song. I'm going to be fine, guys.
Good serve. Little tight set for David Smith. Outreached. There's the touch.
That's my favorite answer in the stands right there.
David Smith got outreached, saying he didn't touch the ball, but the referee's like, I do not believe you. And from where I'm sitting, sorry David Smith, I don't believe you either.
Every day. Love it. I got you some stenography right now.
There's a nice toss. Kessel, back set, cross court, puts it away. Again, Cody Kessel went to Princeton University. No academic scholarships. The one Division I league that, scratch that. It's all academic scholarships. It's the one Division I league. It's the Ivy League. They do not do athletic scholarships. They do academics. For the rest of Division I and men's indoor volleyball, it's 4.5. They're the stepchildren of NCAA sports. And I'm hoping, wishing, and praying that gets a little bit better. A little bit of a low set, and a low set is perfect. This is what happens when you get a low set. They lead 11-10 as we go to the technical timeout. When you get a low set, and the set is out of system, the block has a decision to make. He has to sit there, and he has to stay at the net and heat it, or he has a chance on coming back off the net and getting burned on his line over, or having to put the brakes to get a shot up the middle, or possibly a wrist away shortcut. So, very intelligent setting. As long as they have their rhythm, they can make that work. It should be a productive day offensively for Plummer and Vaughan. So let's take it back a little bit. We're in the second round. We're in the second round of the NVL winners bracket. This is the main draw. Kessel and Smith drew the 14th seed, and they upset. Well, not really upset, because in California, Hermosa Beach, the seeds mean little or nothing. Everyone's just really good. Kessel and Smith beat Samuels and Schoonover 2-0, 21-14, 21-11. Some were calling that an easy fashion. So here they are in the second round. Plummer and Vaughan had the 11th seed. They upset the 6th seed, Cabin and Dabrowski, in 3 sets. 2-1. They were down 16-21, and then 121-18 and 118-16. So second round, winner's bracket. Winner's bracket is where you want to stay. If you stay in a winner's bracket, you really only need to win 4 matches, maybe 5. I can count that later. If you're in the loser's bracket, you have to play more. Or should I say, I'll rephrase the contender's bracket. Short toss, jump serve, hits the tape. There goes Smith, gets tipped. He scores the 11, serving 11.
Nailed it.
Cody Kessel to serve.
I've done this before. 3 times. Yep. Kill this together. You can't get more on the beat than that.
There's a line shot. Hits the corner, and now it's 12 serving 11. John Michael Plummer. Florida zone gets a jump serve out of the middle, covered nicely by David Smith. Smith, wrist away, just enough to get what he wants. Now the score is 12-12. Expect this match to go all the way from 12-12 to 13-13, 14-14, 15-15. Neither team allowing the wheels to come off. Hotly contested match, second round. There's an okay dig. Smith looking for transition, gets outreached. Vaughan draws his gun first and shoots it over the block or over the joust. It's one of my favorite moves. I say don't wait for the hit of the joust. You can hit it first, hit it first. The referee calls you over, that's okay too. It makes them think about setting the ball tight. Pretty much every day. There's a ball on court and spotted by the top referee, and this will be a replay. Our scorekeeper seems to think it's 22-13. She's going to change that. It's 12-13. It's a good jump serve. We're serving David Smith again. David Smith's going to get it. Here he goes. It's over. Nice cover. Looks like it's going to be a free ball. And could this be a checkmate move? Will he cut back line again? No, goes cross court. David Smith running it down, brings it back into play. And free ball. Opportunity to get to 14. Vaughan. Wrist away. Not yet. Kessel tries to go over the top, gets blocked. Coverable shot, but Smith is already on the floor, and now it is 14 serving 12. Everybody taking a deep breath. All 4 players. Taking a small little break as the ball's getting rolled under the net. (14-12) in favor of Plummer and Vaughan. Again, if you just joined us, we're north of the pier, Hermosa Beach. I'm Jason DeBillius, volleyball player, coach, God knows what else, obsessed fan, and today commentator. There's a 1-over. There's what we affectionately refer to as the old man move. David Smith, at the tender age of 42, has seen and has executed that more than one or 2 or 3 or 4 times.
You find her, tell her about the Snapchat.
There's the jump floater. Tries to drop it in. Tries to sneak it in. Nice try. Says Vaughan as they switch. And the switch is 13, serving 15. Again, David Smith from Denver, Colorado. Went to San Diego State for that Pierce Junior College. Height is 6'3". Still in great shape, great volleyball shape. And I was a little bit wrong about his age. He's 44, not 42. There's a nice hard serve, out of bounds. His partner Vaughan not too upset. He loves the aggression, and frankly, so do I. Scores 14, serving 15. Vaughan, wrist away, cut shot, back set. David Smith, the savvy vet, gets the cut, gets the score. And now we have a tie game. We're in the first set. This is the second round. The number 14 seed, Cody Kessel and David Smith, against the number 11 seed, John Michael Plummer and Christopher Vaughan. Vaughan goes over the block, covered nicely. Got to go over. Looking to get the lead to one. Look, who's going to get to 16 first? There it goes. There it goes. Gets to 16 first. Breaks the tie. Leads by 1. And a match that's probably going to wind up 19 up. We'll see what blinks from there, or who blinks from there. Great hustle, great determination, great defense, good touch blocking, nice hard hitting. Everything a volleyball match needs. There's a jump serve, takes a little something off to make sure it drops in. There's a back set. Cody Kessel, nobody up. Oh, that hit the antenna, and I think the ref saw it. And the score is 9 at 16, serving 16. Some of the key points to the game, like just at every level, starts with the serve. I think the tougher the serve is, the more out of system they are. And the more out of system they are, the more they rely on their partner's call as opposed to just seeing the court. There's a good dig. Looking for a point, tries to go away, gets blocked. No way goes Christopher Vaughan. (17) serving 16. We are live. Facebook Live. Thank you for joining us. Once again, I'm Jason DeBillius alongside with everyone. The jump serve takes something off, just what they need. Another back set. Cody gets dug this time. Oh, he tries to dive and go over on 2. Unsuccessful, and now the score is tied. 17 up. The next point is for the switch. Hey, you. The veteran, the 20-year veteran, David Smith, will serve. Will he use the wind? A little bit of a toss. Jump serve. Yes, he does. Had a little something on it. There's your cross-court hit straight down, and there's your switch. Now the lead is 18-17 in favor of Plummer and Vaughan.
Yeah, I'm on this court.
Tyler.
Waiting for the serve as people crowd around this court. That ball's out of bounds, and now the score is tied at 18 apiece. Like I mentioned before, it was going to go right down the wire. No significant leads, no dramatic comebacks. Neither team willing to give an inch. The side-out game is in full effect here. There's a high shot, Jumbo Shrimp. Tried to get a little too cute with it and paid the price. And there's a real point. Now it's 19 serving 18. That's just the break that Kessel and Smith needed. Oh, that one's out. Try to put a little too much on that. Ball looked like it continued to sail up, and now, just like I said before the technical timeout, it is 19-19. Said it was going to be that way, and that's exactly how it is now. Who's going to blink? Jump serve, cross court. It's an okay pass by David Smith. David tries to go short into the net. And that's what happens, sir. Tough enough to get people a little bit out of system. Getting in this game where the margin for error is so small, a little bit out of system might be just enough as we're looking at our first set point of the match. John Michael Plummer, possibly to serve for the game, and stalling is David Smith. Does he have a question? And he's looking to wipe his shades. I personally think this is tactical. He had the entire off volley to wipe his shades. He chooses to wipe his face and his shades. No warning given by the referee. It's a good serve. There's a little bump set out of the middle, a little bit of a chase, but blocked, covered. Going on two, and that, I think that's out. And if that's out, that's the match. And if that's out, that's the match. The referee's coming down a ladder to check the spot. I didn't see the line jump, but I don't think the line has to jump for that ball to be in. Verdict, as the crowd waits, as the players await. 20-19, the first set hangs in the balance, and the referee calls out of bounds, and that's it, and that's the end of the first set. As John Michael Plummer and Christopher Vaughan beat Kessel and Smith 21-19. As we're taking time out from our timeout, let's talk about Club Med Academics. Club Med Academics is located at Point St. Lucia, Florida, and it is the only beach volleyball academy in the United States. That's right, the only one. Club Med is the official training center of the NVL and the place where we develop the game and all our junior athletes. For more information, go to www.medacademies.com. I'll say that again. Med Academies. That's IES.com. And the NVL uses nothing but the best as far as game balls are concerned. They use the Mikasa. The name behind the game is Mikasa, the official ball of the NVL. Mikasa, defining moments. Whatever you perceive that to be. Because it seems I'm in my moment right now. For those of you that just joined us, particularly on the East Coast, 3-hour time difference is 3:02 here. It's when the sand is at its hottest and these weenies are wearing sand socks. Anyone that's played in New York and New Jersey during the summertime where it averages 95 degrees, we know hot sand when we feel it. But on this court, on court 2, on main attraction court next to center court, where Cody Kessel and David Smith face John Michael Plummer and Christopher Vaughan, no sand socks here. We're in the beginning of the second set. Trailing the first set is Kessel and Smith. David Smith is serving. Hoping to strike first. What a nice dig out of the middle, and I think they recovered it off the net. Nobody up. Jumbo Shrimp recovered. Who's going to score first? Plummer. Nobody up. Nice swing over his head and striking first his team, Plummer and Vaughan. They lead their second set 1-0. They also lead the match 1-0. Oh, there's a shot that takes an NVL bounce off the tape, trickles over. A volleyball player's favorite version of trickle-down economics. Again, welcome to my world. I'm north of the pier in Hermosa Beach, California. Welcome to all my Facebook friends from the East Coast, from Croatia, from Poland and Russia who are watching. I'm Jason Debilius. That ball's out of bounds. Everybody's cheering, everybody's calling out, and the rest got to get off his ladder once again because this one is close enough to take a look at. As a long-time indoor player, I played indoor for 28 years, played in Darmstadt, Germany, played a little for Belmeso in Poland. I thought as a beach player, the one thing I would not have to worry about, the one call that would not have to be argued over, is in and out. I mean, if you can't call a ball with that leaves a mark on the sand, it is the end of the world as we know it. Scores 3 serving, I believe it's 3 serving 0. Plummer starting to warm up on that jump serve. There's a better toss. And I'm sorry, but I thought that went out because he took something off at the end. If you're going to miss, you got to miss gloriously. You're up 3-0. You're playing with house money. Swing. Okay, that's recovered, but not over. 2 quick points for Team Smith and Kessel. They trail by 1 in the set. They trail by 1 in the match. Ref asking Plummer to fix the line. Plummer uses that time to reset.
Now 12 to score at the break. They'll switch sides when they come back.
Okay, there's a good pass. Vaughan on a runaway set. A little bit of a joust. It looks like everybody hit it twice. The referee's got to call it on someone, and it's going to be him. David Smith is going to argue that the first touch was a block, and he touched it the second time. And he touched it the second time, and David Smith has a legitimate argument. I think that first one was a block. There was a double joust, a second joust. Both times happened above the height of the net. He makes first contact, but the ref is not having it. In the history of sports, you'll never see a ref after an argument say, you know what? You're right. I was wrong. A referee say, I'm wrong? No way. And it's not going to happen today. And he gets a yellow card because he got his feelings hurt. In the sport of volleyball, ladies and gentlemen, yellow cards are like technical fouls. They're not about what you did wrong in the court. They're about the referee's feelings. He gets another yellow card. That'll be a red card, and that'll be equivalent to a free throw. It gives the other team a point. A yellow card is just a warning. It's like saying you'll just get chewed out instead of you'll get fired. And joining me at courtside is Miranda Gagnier, who played in the qualifier yesterday, won her first round. Lost second round in a very toughly contested match. You'll find her game on New York Varsity Sports. It's on YouTube under NY Varsity Sports. She's the future of volleyball at the beautiful age of 24 years old.
And you'll find my ass all around.
Nothing.
I wore the non-volleyball appropriate ones today.
Okay, where were we? Perhaps Miranda may join me for a 10-minute interview later as we continue to do this. We could talk a little bit about the NVL and how it's treated her and the process of the qualifying round. But in the meantime, we have a second set, and then the score is 6-3. And finally, as momentum only went by in piecemeal back and forth, we have some real momentum going to Team Vaughan and Plummer. John Michael Plummer, serving middle, quasi topspin, handled easily by our Princeton alum and blocked straight down. Stevens Tech meets Princeton. One smart kid blocks the other. Here's a little bit of a timeout. The score is 3-7, a 7-serving 3. Sitting under a tent and enjoying themselves and enjoying their lead is John Michael Plummer and Christopher Vaughan. Once again, John Michael Plummer and Vaughan, the 11th seed, got in by upsetting. I won't say upset anymore, beating the 6th seed. And Kessel and Smith beat the 3 seed, Samuels and Schoonover. And they both find themselves number 14 versus number 11, Kessel and Smith against Plummer and Vaughan in the winner's bracket. Exactly the place where you want to be. Anyone who's ever been in the double elimination tournament knows you want to stay in the winner's bracket. Stay there, win 4 matches, maybe 5, and you're in good shape. Get knocked to the contenders bracket, which I nicknamed the gladiator pits. Depending on how late you lose or how early you lose, it can be a lot of games just to climb back in. There's a nice recovery. There's a free ball on the attack, looking for 8. Nice dig. Another free ball. It's starting to look like target practice. Back at him on 2. Using the least amount of energy for a maximum result is John Michael Plummer. And now the lead is 8-3. The first set, hotly contested. 13-13, 14-14, all the way up to 19 up. This one, it looks like we have a runaway supposed winner. There's a back set. It's a little tight. That is used off the block. A savvy move by the savvy vet David Smith. Wow! And a hit that looked like it was out of bounds turned into a nice heavy topspin jumbo shrimp. Drops over the dig and in the corner. Using advantage of some of that Hermosa wind off the beach. Slight advantage side on the side away from the net. On the other side of the net, if you will. Vaughan to serve, the youngster. There's another bad pass, out of system. Back set, looking straight up instead of looking at the court. Relies on his partner's call. His partner got lining, but could not get line nobody up. The time he makes the call and the time it takes to process that call, a very difficult one indeed. Christopher Vaughan will serve. Christopher Vaughan, 22 years of age. 6'4". Finally put something on a jump serve. That's a good one. That presented tight problems, and that looked like 2 hits. The referee didn't see it and he didn't call it, to his credit. Which is my kind of favorite referee. If you don't see it, don't say it.
17-18.
The last thing we need from our officials is to be out there guessing.
Put it back. And Rice.
It's a good serve and right up the middle, but over. Oh, what great defense! David Smith ready for that one though. Trying to score, he can't. And the wind blew over the scoreboard. We're trying to figure out what's what here. Okay, the score is officially 12-4. They had a timeout. They already used it. We have to figure out where the timeout. It's sink or swim time for Team Kessel and Smith. Oh, what a block! Calling him off is Vaughan. Getting the set back over the top on the cut over and in. It is 13-4. David Smith only has a few seconds to peel himself back up because it looks like that referee's about to blow the whistle again.
Soul, as in a soul of beach volleyball. You go to the soul training, Fidel? That's a goat screaming like a human, by the way. In case you were wondering. Can we do it again? Can we hear it one more time? You hear that when you try to hit a ball so hard, the goat screams when they hear that. You hit the ball so hard, there's a goat somewhere that felt that.
Scores 5-7-13.
No. You're welcome to be told back.
David Smith getting a jump serve going. Drops one short, but handled nicely by Vaughan. Vaughan tries to cut, and I think he hit it twice. There might be an argument after this match if they lose this volley. They got to be careful. There's a dig. Smith over the top, in. And the score is 6-13. I guess considering the marginal gap, there's not an argument about anything. And crossing by is Bobby Jones. It's a good dig. Back set. Ridiculous play. It's a little bit of a lift. And once again, there might be an argument over if they lose this volley. Smith goes over the top and in. And he gives the referee a little wink and smile, because you get to wink when you win the volley. You get to complain when you don't win the volley. And we are at our technical timeout. And our technical timeout is 13-8. Top ref needs to check with the score. And as we take timeout, we'll take a little bit of timeout to introduce you to Play Kind Snacks. Since its founding in 2004, Kind has been on a mission to make the world a little kinder, one snack at a time, one act at a time. With their Play Kind program, KIND program, Kind encourages young athletes and coaches to celebrate good sportsmanship both on and off the field. In partnership, Kind and the NVL select NVL Rise junior athletes who most exemplify the program and living kind to feature below. For more information, visit nvlrise.com. That is nvlrise.com. And we're back from our technical timeout. Up 1-0 is Team Plummer and Vaughan. They won the first set, barely beating them 21-19. The gap in this is a little bit wider. Coming back from the technical timeout, leading 13-8. It's 8-13 actually. And there's a free ball, and he boxed an opportunity to score again, and now it's... Scratch that. That was a 14-7. The score was originally 13-7. The first timeout was actually an authentic timeout called by Smith and Kessel. Excuse me on that. And this, with the score being 14-7, that's the official score. Now we have our technical timeout. Volleyball vacations, party and play. Join us in the Turks and Caicos Islands on November 6th to the 13th. That's 7 straight days. Eat breakfast, play volleyball. Eat lunch, play volleyball. Eat dinner, play volleyball. Play in the tournaments, play in the exhibition games, play pickup. Check it out on volleyballvacations.com for more information. That is volleyballvacations.com. For those of you just joining me, this is Facebook Live. Yes, we are live from Hermosa Beach, California. I am Jason DeBillius, native New Yorker turned California transplant and never going back. I am joined at courtside, court 2. We call this main attraction court. It's the court next to center court, and we have a men's match. It's Kessel and Smith against Plummer and Vaughan. John Michael Plummer and Christopher Vaughan lead 1-0 and leading this second set. The score originally was 14-7. I'm going to double check that for you. Yep, it's 14-7. There's a dig, left-handed hit, and over on one goes the savvy vet, Dave Smith. More of that in my life, says Dave Smith. Cody to serve. Trailing by 6. 6 points in a rally point game seems like the end of the world, but you never know. There's a jump floater coming up to block. Full-time blocker is Cody Kessel. And what a coverage off the hit. Oh, and this time splits the uprights on the field goal. The field goal is good, and it is now 15-8. Feeling good about himself. John Michael Plummer. Good serve out of the middle. Smith takes the runaway slide, tries to go short. I think Plummer was there anyway, and still struggling to find a way to side out. It took a while, but I think Plummer and Vaughan's got their number. Another serve, Smith. Smith receiving almost every serve in this match. First set and second. Little backspin free ball. There's a back set. Plummer over the top. Nice cover. Oh, but can't be recovered by David Smith. Great land turn and dig by Cody Kessel. The score is 17-8. They lead by 9. There's a topspin serve, back set. Smith circles around the back set, chooses to side out the long way, line over, confuses some teams, and frankly speaking, they needed to do something to work around the block. The defense is pretty much honed in and has locked them down from the beginning of this, almost the beginning of the set to this very moment. To the wind, top spin, handled easily. There's a nice dig by Smith. Smith tries to go over the top, and he gets it. With the wind going from right to left on our screen, you want to go into it, and you want to go heavy on the top, and he did it.
26.
Good move, but they trail 10-17. This is the serve for the switch. There's a short serve. Finally got something he needs, and now he's got a down ball. Oh no! Botched the down ball and on 2. On 2 goes Plummer, and they win the switch. It is now 18-10. 3 points away from advancing to round 3 in the winner's bracket of this NVL tournament. North of the pier at Hermosa Beach, California.
Set 1, 27, 26.
It's a good pass. Oh, what a nice shot. David Smith's easiest connection. By far the best connection he's had with his partner from center to hitter. Started with that first hit. Started with service eve. Oh, he hit that almost on the ground. An early jump on the jump serve, but nice recovery. And good job recovering the cut. And right on cue, ball on court. And there's a replay.
Set number 1.
Scores 11, serving 18. And another serving opportunity. Goes to Cody Kessel. There's an ace. Much needed. Desperately needed, if you will. As they still have a huge hill to climb. 12 serving 18.
After this break, 28-27, the advantage. Give it up for our players out here taking it away.
Dusting off his hands, Christopher Vaughan.
It's set number 1. Back and forth they go. Working hard.
There's another serve. Oh, this time doesn't make it over the net. 19-12, 2 points away from closing out this match. It's Plummer.
Vaughan. Sands of Manhattan Beach, California, 1994.
Yeah, red camera's down, buddy, so it's all you.
It's a good jump serve. Finally, they go to Kessel, and Kessel probably hungry to hit the entire match. Releases one. Very fast line shot past the block.
28-27 here in set 1. And tournament director Tyler is perplexed. Plummer. He says we can't go over.
Here's a good pass. Plummer insisted on taking that pass. Tries to go over the top, gets blocked, recovered. Tries to go over the top again. This time, Doug. Looking to get to 14. Oh, what a nice block. Oh, misses it. Goes right past him. The two guys high five. Both of them missed the ball. And now it's match point opportunity number 1. The score is 20-13. Winners of the first set, 20-19. This one appears to be not even close.
28, give it up, man. Crazy.
Jump served. If he doesn't go for it here, he's just not going to do it, and he did. This time they go to Cody Kessel. And for one more play, at least one more play, Kessel and Smith remain alive.
56, that's too high. That number's too high. There, Rob. Let's call that in there.
The ball is out. No, yeah, the ball hit out. And now it's 15-20. There's a switch. And for another play, they dodge the bullet. Do you go for it or do you keep it in play? Oh, you go for it. It's perfect pass. Oh, what a great play. What a great landing and reversal. And this time, winning the joust is Cody Kessel. Match point opportunity number 4 coming up. His first match point. Scores 20-16. It's a 2015 switch. And McCoy and Joyner, for those of you asking, they already played and they won 2-1. And getting the 17. In the meantime, now the score is a little bit closer. It was 20-13, and now it's 4 unanswered points for Kessel and Smith, and now it's 20-17. for the match. This time, slices one middle right into our living room, and that's the match. That is the end of the match, as Vaughan and Plummer win 2-0, 21-19, and now 21-17. We got another match coming up. Stay with us, but for now we're going to sign off. I'm Jason DeBeas. See you soon.